Queen at Northeast PA's Classic Rock on a Friday morning. And this weekend, we lose an hour of sleep because of daylight saving time. It starts this weekend. And that means half the country, Kate, going to be confused about what time it is until like Tuesday. Good morning. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107.
Yep, the clocks jump ahead, and suddenly nobody knows what time it is. We're sleep deprived, and the time on the microwave is going to be wrong until November.
Now, there's been some talk about just getting rid of time changing altogether. In fact, British Columbia announced this week they're going permanent daylight saving time, spring forward this weekend, and they're done.
But now there's a new idea floating around in Washington, and I'm not sure if it's brilliant or if it's going to make things even more confusing.
Okay.
Here's the idea. Permanently move the clocks ahead 30 minutes. Split the difference. A little more light, evening light, but winter mornings wouldn't be quite as dark.
It seems like the most government solution ever. We couldn't solve the problem, so now everybody else on the planet has to do math when they call us.
Either way, we figured now is the perfect time to roll out a Dylan classic.
Go change all your watches and clocks in your home. 1 hour ahead, spring forward, you know. It's daylight savings wherever you roam.
This song is not valid in Arizona and Hawaii.
'Cause the times they are a-changin'.
In Northeast PA's Classic Rock. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate.
And we are going to be playing a classic rock video game where we take a great classic rock song, make it sound like it came from a video game. Something that you could definitely win something cool to. What are we giving away today?
Tickets to see Escape, a Journey tribute band at the Theater at North tonight.
The song works like this. The game, I should say. That's what I was trying to say. The game works like this. You take the song, it makes it sound like an arcade game. And that, of course, is...
Back in Black.
All right. You don't have to clear your throat. I know you know it. It's
Sorry.
Here is the one that counts for the Journey tickets and, well, to be in the running for the Journey tickets and for the Escape tickets for tonight. Here's today's classic rock video game song. It might be like the happiest video game ever there.
It is very pleasant.
Almost sounds like a 70s TV show theme, too. You know what that is? Get at us. 1-888-ROCK 107, 1-888-7625-107. What could they win?
Tickets to see Escape and be in the running to see Journey.
Highway 315 in Wilkes-Barre and online at bearsgunroom.com.
723, 36 degrees at Northeast PA's Classic Rock. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Kate, we're playing Classic Rock lullaby, or video game rather. What can people win?
We have tickets to see Escape, a Journey tribute band at the Theater at North tonight, and a grand prize to see Journey in Allentown.
You could end up with both of those if you know today's Classic Rock video game song. Let's go to the rock line, see if anybody knows it. Rock 107, do you know today's classic rock video game song?
Was it Poison? She stepped out the street, out into the street.
Not the name of the song, sorry. Rock 107, do you know today's classic rock video game song?
Is it Fallen Angel by Poison?
Yeah! Yes, it is. Who's this?
Danny.
Congrats, you're going to see Escape tonight. You're now in the running to see Journey in Allentown. You're a winner from Rock 107.
Thank you.
The classic rock video game song, the way it should be heard. Poison, Fallen Angel at Rock 107.
It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A woman in Washington used Find My iPhone to save her husband from an avalanche. It happened last Thursday, and he was skiing at a resort 50 miles east of Seattle. Michael Harris's wife, Penny, says she had a bad feeling something wasn't right. He didn't pick up when she called, so she used Find My iPhone to see where he was. His phone wasn't moving, so she rushed to the resort, showed exactly where he was, and they dug him out. He was stuck for about 4 hours. He had hypothermia and a broken leg, but he's still alive.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107. And of the entire world. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, We tend never to abandon our beliefs. These are things Prospector believes on Rock 107.
Breakfast in bed is an abomination. Aside from breakfast on your toilet, there are very few places worse than your bed to have breakfast. Opening an incognito or a private tab in a web browser should automatically disengage Bluetooth speakers, especially those in the kitchen. Whoever was the first person to take a picture of their dinner has a lot to answer for.
Well, now we know the reason he turned out the way he did. That was Things Prospector Believes on Rock 107.
Think your business can't get on the air, can't make it on the Prospector Show on Rock 107? Your fridge is your secret weapon. Kate, more specifically, the tiny, harmless-looking refrigerator magnets stuck on fridges are the secret weapon. It could be the key to getting your business on the show.
The fridge is not just for holding, like, your grocery lists and, like, the cute little drawings that, like, your nephew made or anything like that. Or, like, the wedding invitation that you're dreading going. They're for the fun magnets with your personality.
Exactly. And those magnets are what we're looking for. We got a new fridge here a couple weeks ago, and Kate was like, we need to dress this fridge up. So
it's so sterile looking.
We decided we wanted refrigerator magnets, and people have been sending them in. We've gotten some from a couple from Pet Scoopers and some other businesses that I what else did we get?
T-shirts and 24.
Oh, yeah, T-shirts. 24 sent it yesterday.
The USPS sent us stamps ones with some icons
Rockers
on them.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's a lot of pet ones, which is shocking. And then some people have been taking their business card and turning it into a magnet.
Yeah, just getting a magnet back and putting it on there. But we've been saying we want these refrigerator magnets, and we got some more. Checking the mail every morning. Got more real magnets from real people. If not, I couldn't do this.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, here.
Well, I get to open it.
You can open that one.
Did you see the sadness on my face? Because I didn't have one to open.
Absolutely not. I didn't even care. I'm just too lazy. I don't want to get a paper cut because it was taped shut. Just that simple.
Oh, I tore it in. It is from I Am Cook. And
I know who it is. Bicycles. Hand-cooked bicycles. I know who I Am Cook is. In fact, the only season I did a podcast called Nepotism, Tony was episode 5, I believe, in that season, talking about his business and stuff like that. So, great company right out of, I want to say Sugarloaf, Cunningham. I want to say Sugarloaf, PA. Down in Luzerne County. Awesome people. Handcrafted bicycles, mostly BMX, but he does other stuff. Amazing. Let's see the fridge. What does it look like?
The magnet.
It's the logo, yeah. Awesome.
It's great, and I love what are those called? You're a bike person.
What are what called?
The things at the bottom. The chain, is it the chain?
Oh, the chain links. I didn't see that there. Yes, it's links on a chain.
Such a good design.
So that's the kind of thing. So see, now we just talked about I Am Cook bicycles in Sugarloaf, PA on the air for a minute or two.
For free.
For free. He didn't spend any money. Oh, wait, we're getting jobbed.
Stop. Oh, no.
Listen, we just want your refrigerator magnets to dress it up. Doesn't matter what those magnets are. Where do they send them? How do we get them?
You can mail them to Prospector Show, care of Rock 107, 149 Penn Avenue, Scranton, PA, 18503.
The sneakiest, most brilliant ad space you've been ignoring this whole time, right there on your fridge.
The following rant may cause you to pull your hair out, scream at the radio, punch the dashboard. Complaints should be addressed to loudmouthyambag at rock107.com.
Hey, I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and here's what's got me jacked. It should have been simple, but somehow it became more complicated, more stressful. Oddly, I'm talking about a coffee mug. I purchased a new coffee mug, a tumbler actually, because I want hot coffee all morning while I'm here at Rock 107. And I thought, well, this is it. This will make life easier. And the mug, the cup, the tumbler is well thought out. It's got a lid that prevents many spills. It locks closed. It even locks open so the floppy part doesn't touch your schnoz while you're drinking. And it has an adjustable air vent hole so you can customize the speed at which your hot, delicious morning fuel funnels out. But there is an issue with this insulated beauty. Something small, but something that makes a big difference. The insulation works well, the handle's sturdy, the lid doesn't leak, but the tumbler still has that one issue. The bottom is not flat. Kind of an important thing, don't you think? I mean, it looks flat. It gives off flat vibes. In fact, if you touch it, the bottom feels flat. But when you pour that coffee, then set the tumbler down, well, you find out it's not so flat. Yeah, it rocks. Just enough to make you hesitate every time you set it down. And here's the thing. Every time I put it down, every time I move it from the counter to the desk, to the console, to the cup holder, whatever, I feel like I'm performing a high-stakes balancing act. One slight nudge, a breeze, a thoughtless blink, and boom, coffee disaster, note-soaked, keyboard-drenched, shoes ruined. And they market this thing like it's some kind of miracle of engineering. Keeps your drink hot for 12 hours. Yeah, sure, keeps it hot, but not necessarily upright. It's like the Leaning Tower of coffee, except instead of tourists lining up to see it, there's a steady stream of stained pants behind it. I don't need double wall insulation. I need a coffee cup that's not plotting against me. I need a tumbler that stays on the counter. That's it. And you know what? It's enough to make you almost go insane because it's subtle. It's insidious. It's betrayal disguised as a cup. It feels fine. It looks fine. And yet it's conspiring against me. $18 for a cup that looks like it belongs in civilization, but behaves like a tiny stainless steel monkey with a vendetta. It tests your patience. It tests your reflex. It tests your soul. I'm Prospector. I'm for the people. Who's with me? I gotta go crazy, man.
Ever see the crazy guy screaming at the wall outside the Times building?
Where does this rage come from, my son?
Tweet us with hashtag I found Prospector and we'll come and get him. Prospector, mornings on Rock 107. Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather round the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Week, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Grand Slam breakfast? Sure. Grand Slammer behavior? Yeah, not so much. Police in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania say a 30-year-old employee at a Denny's restaurant has been charged with indecent exposure after exposing himself while working inside the restaurant. According to authorities, officers were called to the location after reports that the employee had exposed himself in views of others inside the business. Investigators say the incident happened while he was on the clock. He was later taken into custody and is now facing charges related to indecent exposure and open lewdness. There were no reports of physical injuries. The case will move through the court system. Police did not release additional details about a possible motive.
Nominee number 2.
A man might do 90 years in prison for buying taco seasoning. A 39-year-old man in Florida named Keith Wallace has been arrested for a very bizarre scheme where he was stealing from the self-checkout at Target. Keith would grab multiple large boxes of trading cards as well as an equal number of 99-cent taco seasoning packets. He'd then go to the self-checkout and would only pay for the seasoning packets. Keith then sold the stolen trading cards on his eBay account, and it was a huge operation. He committed at least 75 thefts at multiple Target locations, and he might have done it at other stores too. Target says the thefts cost them over $10,000, and authorities say Keith generated almost $40,000 in revenue from selling the stolen cards online. He was charged with 2 counts of felony organized retail theft, 3 counts of felony dealing in stolen property, and 1 count of felony money laundering. And he's looking at up to 90 years for it.
Nominee number 3.
There are a few things you probably do not want to do during a driver test. Like, maybe cracking open a beer or something else. Police in the United Kingdom stopped a vehicle when they noticed it had a defective brake light. They also said it caught their attention due to poor driving. While they were speaking to the driver, they smelled marijuana, so they conducted a drug test, and the man failed. They also found cannabis on his person, and he was basically caught red-handed. The driver was a 26-year-old man who wasn't fully licensed. In fact, he was taking his driver test at the time. The guy was arrested. The driving test was terminated, naturally. The officer said the young man's mother at the test center was shocked to see a police officer, leading to a very awkward conversation.
Nominee number 4.
When you call for medical help, the goal is usually to cooperate, not audition for WrestleMania. Police say 62-year-old Harry Johnson was inside a mini-mart in Tamaqua Sunday evening when he became intoxicated and fell. Emergency crews were called to assist, but according to authorities, when the ambulance personnel were attempting to help him, Johnson allegedly became combative and fought with the crew inside the store. Police cited him for public drunkenness following the incident. No other charges were reported. There's no word on whether anyone was injured during the altercation. The scene eventually settled down and the situation was handled by responding officers.
And the winner is
the guy who was busted for DUI during his driving exam. You are the Yam Bag of the Week. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app powered by Vape Dragons, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.